Lagos state residents are reacting to the federal government's plan to increase the value-added tax VAT from 7.5% to 15%. Victoria Tokolo, who spoke to some residents in Lagos, has more on this report as presented from our studio.
In a move aimed at boosting local revenue mobilization and strengthening public finance buffers, the federal government of Nigeria has announced its plan to increase the value-added tax rate from 7.5% to 15%. This significant hike is seen as part of a broader effort to address the country's low revenue profiles and improve tax compliance, particularly in the area of company income tax. The move is expected to help Nigeria achieve its 18% tax to GDP ratio, which is the average across major economies in Africa. Reacting, Lagos residents expressed divergent views.
That is going to increase the inflation rate further. I believe the way the federal government should have addressed this is to have moved it gradually from 7.5 to 10%. It is agreed that the Nigerian economy is one of the economy that is paying the lowest tax in the whole of the sub-region of West Africa. But we need to do this gradually. So taking it from 7.5% to 15% will bring about a very high surge in prices, except it's managed well.
One side of view is very, very high. It's too much. It's too much. So that is all I can say. It's too much.
Well, the 50% increase in VAT is going to be it will be high. It's quite high actually, not even a bit high, because if you look at the economy and what is going on in Nigeria economy as of today, the economy is not too good, and the government has increased the VAT. Yes, government wanted an increase in taxes, or they wanted more money, but increasing the VAT is not the way to go. We need to look at what is happening to the society and society at large. There is no job for people. The manufacturing are producing, but they have not been able to sell. So there is a challenge all over the place. So I don't think by increasing the VAT is the right way to go.
I don't think it is workable, because I live in Europe. The exponential rate you just stated now from 7.5 to 15% is 50%. In Europe, where I live for 26 years, the take will be almost 1% increment gradually. So I don't know what they want to achieve by this, because it will affect so many things.
It is inhuman, it is unconscionable, it is insensitive to the plight of Nigerians that this government claims to be leading. For God's sake, we are all suffering on the issue of the inhuman increment in the prices of fuel that has gone on to affect everything. People can barely feed. Nigerians are crying. While they ask for succor, what do they get? Insensitivity, lack of consideration.
The World Bank has advised the federal government to raise the value-added tax rate to increase non-oil revenue and strengthen fiscal resources. The implications of this move are far-reaching, and it remains to be seen how the increase will affect businesses and individuals both in the state and in the whole country at large.